Welcome back everyone to another episode of Transport Fever with me, Vapor, and as always I've been tinkering around off camera and I've upgraded some of these lines to high speed. Not that I think I needed to, but I just wanted to try it out. And we've added a few extra lines in here for the food depot. So the food depot is, it's that big building there on the horizon. And the reason I've done it is because I want to start transporting food to some of the other cities. And also, if we're patient enough, we'll see another train. I can see a cloud of smoke there coming round that hill. Not quite sure what that is from. I think it might be from our train that I'm expecting. I don't know. Oh no, that might be one of the passenger trains. There's a huge plume of smoke. Let's just speed the game up a little bit. If we're patient enough, there will be a train rocketing into the station very soon. So here's the current food trains that are to and fro-ing. Here it comes. You can just about make it out. Now this train that's coming has a top speed of 90 miles per hour. I've not seen it do it yet. I think it's doing about 75, even though this is a high speed line. Now it's not currently full. 29 and 40, so a little over halfway, and it's making me $500,000. How wonderful is that? So I think that train is this one. So how can that train be making so much money when this line here is making me a loss of around the same amount? Well, simply put, I think it's all about distance and speed. So the further something is away, and the quicker you can get it to where it's going, the more money you make. So this is really close in comparison, but it's taking them quite a bit of time. So I guess to make this more financially viable, the best plan probably would be to remove these lines here and have one or two lines just directly going in with a really fast train as straight as possible. And I bet that would make a world of difference. And the production in here is probably going to go up some. But I'm not going to focus on that, I just wanted to kind of point that out. And so we did a double line on here. So the Saulo to Kroitov is making us 3.41 million. That's insane. And then Salo to Etherville is making us 2 million, but that's only with the one train. So we could quite easily put another train on here. How much money have we got? 13.5 million with no loan. I love it. I love owing no money. It's brilliant. So let's just put a normal line in, because I don't think, pretty sure it doesn't need the high speed line. We can also turn the catenary off, because we don't need an electrical line yet. Let's see if we can. Right, this is going to be all funny with me. Probably when you're going into a curve like this, the best thing to do is to see it snap to it. No matter where I move the mouse, it snaps. If you drag that in first and come from this way, there we go. Oh no, too much slope. There we go. Play nicely. There we are. Job done. It's a bit of a kind of a dip in the terrain here, so that could be why. But I do love the fact that you can just literally, if you click on the right spot in the first place, which would be there. It's just so effortless. I'm kind of tempted to run this almost straight across. I might do this slightly different. Let me have a look. So there's not a lot of room here. Don't know if we'd get away with. Oh, we might. We have. Magic. This could probably do with a bridge, because that's going to be a pain every single time cars are going past. That reminds me, if I come out of here, I've downloaded a mod to add another type of level crossing. I think this one here is more used in America maybe, but I've got this one here, and I think there's a double one as well. So this will actually put barriers down. This is similar to what we have in the UK. In fact, there's various different types that we have in the UK. So another end of the year. So we're going to bring this up here. This is going to get in the way now, so we're going to need to bulldoze that. We might still be able to squeeze it in on the end here. It's one of these. Nice depot. Hopefully we can still get through. I reckon we will. Yeah, nice. So I'm thinking, if we can get this more straight. It's still very bumpy land, but that's not really going to bother these trains. They're fairly powerful for what they're pulling. So if I try and drag that straight across, so I want to try and keep these aligned as straight as can be, and then we'll move this one across as we go along. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, it gets a little bit laggy if you pull out pretty far. Is this trying to build a bridge somewhere? It is, and it's doing that in order to keep things fast. Is that the fastest bridge? Steel, concrete. I think it will be, because it doesn't want the train to slow down. Although there's a slight curve, I think it will work nicely. So we'll pay the 600,000. Why not? We got plenty of money in the bank. I keep going to call them, pounds, but it's dollars. It's slightly annoying that we can't change that. It probably doesn't affect most people. It bothers me. I think we've curved too much there. Right, okay, pause the game. Take this out. And we're going to realign their road. So now we get this little error message. I don't know if I pointed this out before, but it's letting me know that I've cut off the main connections. So it says they'll complain. I don't think it affects anything other than the fact they're complaining. Right, so if you want to build a bridge, my goodness. I don't think a bridge is necessary. Too much slope. Can we do something about that? I don't think we can. Well, we can adjust the terrain. There's that option. Let's see why I wanted to put a bridge. But that's way too high. Okay. So if we come into these terrain tools that I don't use very often. Let's go maybe for a larger brush. I don't know how much this is going to cost me. Well, not too much. It's probably because the terrain's flat. I'm not trying to raise or lower it. I'm trying to smooth it out a little bit. Because these little bumps can make a bit of a difference. It's really weird. It's very sensitive. So if we kind of go like that. Yeah, it still wants to. I don't really want to raise the terrain so much. But it's not asking for the... Maybe if we lower it. Let's see. What's that? What's that option? Oh, right, so there's a little thing here to raise it up and down as well. Whoa! Well, I never noticed that before. I knew I could use keys. I think it's gonna fight with me, isn't it? Yeah. What the best way of doing this is? Maybe coming from this direction. Yeah. Slippery. Too much slope. Damn, the terrain can really fight you. My only other option is to tunnel. So if we take this out, all that money. Oh. Where are we? We were here, weren't we? So if we... Stop fighting with me. Doesn't want to play nice. Now it might offer a tunnel. Huh. Well, that's strange. Once I moved the track, it applied a bit of a hole. So when it's going uphill, I think that bridge is... Let me just have a look at this. It does have a bit of a bow to it. We'll see how the train handles it. I think it'll be quite alright, to be honest. So we need to reattach that road, but first, we're gonna... If you get the right spot, I usually find there's usually a little bit of a snap point. There we go. So if we just follow this, Now we already know this line makes us a lot of money, so I don't mind investing this. Is it automatically going to build the bridge? Yes it will. So let's just stop it there. Whoa. Horrible noise. And then drag. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky now. Where is the train? He's coming back this way, it would be. So we need... Really, that needs to connect to here. Maybe if we turn the snap off. Let's go back a little tiny bit, maybe to about there. If we stretch this out enough, it will... Still relatively straight, isn't it, coming in? And then this one needs to connect. Where's the bit where we need to do it from? Enough. That will work. And then if we just clear off some of these. Now obviously when I was doing this I didn't quite know. Ah, sausages. What would be right? I think we got it now. Let's just hook them back up. Collision. See, the terrain is very finicky. Let's put this, maybe a small will do. Don't give me the collision. What are you colliding with? There's nothing to collide with. Pain. See what it does now. It's colliding further down. Yeah, okay, it's the train's not high enough. That's fine. No problem. Easily fixed. It's a very sensitive tool. Oh, now, where are you colliding? What is your problem? Can't you just flatten the terrain? Oh, it's colliding. Oh, blooming hell. Some track. Where is it? It's that piece there. Can we remove it without completely... No, of course not. There we go. So that's that. This one is connecting to here. And temporarily, if it'll let me, let's unpause the game because that will send... Actually. Go to this piece here and here. Yeah. Oh, we could probably make that a little bit straighter. No, it's still got a bit of a gap. So let's let the train come in on the old way. Here it comes. Just slowly wait. See, it's automatically chose that next time it goes, it's going to go that way. And who can blame it? It's more of a direct route. So now that's happened, we can take all this out, which unfortunately costs us money. Take the tunnel? I think it did, or didn't it? No. Job done. That looks really weird now. You'll find though in a lot of countries where old railways used to be and they've taken them away, you usually see you'll see paths of trees that usually run alongside. It's really weird. Sometimes you'll see the tracks, but they tend to remove them from what I've seen. So it's going to come this way and then go that way more than likely. So the train looks a little bit, the terrain even looks a little bit strange there. And then where's the joining bit here? So this is the one to let them know it's clear, and I've put that one on the wrong side. So we'll... Oh, you... Don't swear, Vapor. Don't swear. Where's the... Right, so we got that one to let the train know it can leave. So we need one basically here. That looks really bad. I don't quite like how it's done that, but it's done it that way nonetheless. Maybe... There we go. it's not quite looking as good as it should. We'll put it there. I know it's a little bit further back. So when it comes in, it'll stop here if this is not clear. The train will go. And we need to do the same over the other side. It's not as tidy as I would like it, but it will do. It's the same again. One there. So the train will be going that way. So again, we need one on that side. That should work. Apart from the additional ones I'll probably need to put in. Much like I said on this line, it probably needs some additional ones later on. Let's slow the game down. Oh, 1 million. How many's on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need... If I'm right, if I've done this properly... Yeah, there we go. So it's coming in one way and going out the other. Now it might make less money now, potentially, because it's a little bit more direct. Oh, we need to fix this as well. But let's buy another train first. So another vehicle, it was these we were using, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to get to electric trains at some point. And you are going to be going on... It's this one, isn't it? It is, yeah. Excellent. Right, before we upset people any further, let's have a quick look how we can deal with this issue here. 2-lane, is that bigger? It is a little bit. What else have we got? We got the country lanes I think they're using. No? That's too small. I think we'll go with this one. So if we drag across here, let's have a look. So that pillar's in a slightly wrong place. Can we... Okay, let's do a little bit. Something like that. Aha, that looks a little bit better. Well, at least it's got a pillar on either side. Yeah, I think we can live with that. Which means this road here now needs to... If we can do it nicely. What are we going to here? Oh, in fact, we're going to have to pick that building up at some point and make some fuel. Because I'm pretty sure the towns would quite happily take that. Especially with everyone driving automobiles these days. And the same... No, we can't really go anywhere with that road. So we have to take a bit of a sweeping turn here. There we go. We could pretty this up with some trees and things, but I don't think there's a real need to. So that... Festival, okay. Let's pause the game. So, festival and chemical plant. Why is there a little stopwatch there? So we've hooked that up. That's hooked up. Odd, isn't it? This is the chemical plant, right? Yeah. It is that one. It's not interrupted though. You're connected to it. What's your problem? We can upgrade the road. Okay, we can't upgrade that one. There we are. What more do you want? To me, that isn't an issue anymore. The road's here. It's connected. What road are we using? Solo Town, Estival. It's connected. Stop being stupid. It goes over the bridge. It comes in. It's connected. What's their problem? I'm a little bit confused. That literally goes straight into Saulo. There's no problem. Although, I mean, we could probably go with a straighter route. Let's throw this curviness away. We're going to hook up to this one, I think. Don't curve like that. Let's try and get this as nice as we can. Costing me a fortune, you guys are. Wow, that connects straight through. It's all hooked up. I don't know what the game's problem is. I mean, I don't mind putting another bridge across here. I'm quite happy to. Or a level crossing if that's really what you want. Can we do anything with that? Oh, we could do. Looks a bit weird though. Let's give them a level crossing and see how they take that. Yep. It does have a bit of a mind of its own, doesn't it? Oh, we've got bus lanes as well we can use now. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, there's cars coming through. There we go. Well, one of the issues is gone. They're really strange. I'm just going to ignore it. Whatever. Don't be happy with it. I ain't going to sit here all day messing around with that. Right, 370,000. So that it's making a little bit less per trip. But what was it making? About 2 million? Interesting to see what it's doing now. How's everything else getting on? Some of these bus routes are probably just not fit for purpose. Steel line. Yeah, a bit hit and miss. Okay. I think I'm going to focus on the... like, over the next couple of episodes, is connecting some real serious railways. So I mean, okay, we've only got 5 million because I've just been doing all that sort of stuff, but money will soon rack up. So I'm thinking of like connecting like Freckleston, Ramblington. We're going to rename this town. Not sure yet. We got Esterville, Etherville, not Esterville. Etherville, Crutoff. And we got Hemel Hempstead down here, so we could link all these up. I mean, a nice straight line from Crutoff to Bebington. I got a friend that lives in Bebington. Or even Sleaford. We could come along here with a nice track, but pick up some other cities. I want to get like a main line. Are they called branch lines or main lines? I'm not too au fait with trains, unfortunately. But we could follow it along the coast. There's not many towns. That's the only thing. We've got a nice estuary here. There's plenty of towns here, but it's going to cost a fortune going through mountains. Well, maybe a main line from here, coming through this way. Through there. Coming through, that's going to take us to Etherville. We could have it stopping at Saulo, and then we need like a big station that links everything up. That's what I'm thinking anyway. It's going to cost some serious money, but I think if we do it right, I don't think people are necessarily going to travel from one side of the map to the other on a train though. That's what I have to bear in mind. I mean, people do take some serious journeys. When I go back home to my parents in Manchester, it's a few hundred miles. And I drive these days, but it's like a 4, 5, sometimes 6 hour drive depending on traffic. So, you know, I could take the train. The train's a couple of hours, so it can be the better option. Loving these new buses. I think we definitely need to get some bus lanes in now, because that's going to help things. So what have we got here? Bus lane, yes. Now I don't want to change it and make the road bigger. So that's going to take... At the moment, they're all kind of taking up loads of space on the road. Yeah, so we can't put that one in, but we can here. If I do that, this should allow my vehicles to move through a little bit more freely. It's having issues with some things. I don't want to take their buildings out if I can help it, but you know, sometimes needs must. There we go. So these, I believe, will also use the bus lanes. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. So then we're not going to get caught up in all the nasty traffic, which is quite important, really. So now we need to look. That's a small road. I don't think we'll be able to put bus lanes in here. Can we? Ooh, I don't like what it did there. Is that literally a bus-only road now? I think it is, isn't it? Huh. Now that would be quite interesting, because that's going to limit the flow of traffic. Is anyone moaning about that? I don't even know what that's about. What's his problem? There's no interrupted connection. My goodness. Go away. Stupid thing. That is really good. I'm actually happy about that. What about here? Magic. Oops. So this is only buses as well. I've never seen a car pull in here anyway. And this one is... This one, isn't it? Yeah. So where we can put these in without it bulldozing vehicles? I think we should. Sorry, bulldozing vehicles. Bulldozing buildings. It'll just allow our vehicles to move around town a little bit more freely. Which makes a whole lot of sense. Can't do it there though. Which is a bit of a shame. We have a bus stop up here, so we may as well do these. Whether we're using them still. How much is this costing me? Well, it's costing me a little bit, but it's not too bad. I really hate bus lanes, if I'm honest. They're a pain. In reality, they're a pain. I think we have buses coming up and down here. Some of these hills are a little bit of an issue. Okay. So, some places we can do them, some places we can't. I guess I could tweak things. God, this town is so big now. Look, it's even expanding over here. It's nuts. I can't believe how much it's changed. So, I'm guessing no vehicles can go through here. That's good. Oh no. There we go. I'm guessing they can. Well, that sucks a little bit. May as well just put that back to being a normal road. Right. Because it just looks silly otherwise, doesn't it? As long as we're making it easier for our vehicles. This needs upgrading as well, although it's a little bit strange. That must have been built by them, because I certainly wouldn't build roads like that, and I get why they've done it. Okay, how are we doing? 3.26 million, 2.85 million. Yeah, passenger trains are definitely the way. Now we could put more buses servicing this. We've got to give people reason to want to travel. I know why they want to come from here. Because there's more opportunities in the other city. What's going on here? The crane is bigger than the actual building site itself. Look at the traffic. Oh my goodness. That is some serious traffic. Can't be dealing with that. Bus lane. We've got buses coming down here. We can't. Oh, bye-bye traffic. Perfect. If only it was that easy in real life. Some bus lanes in here. Because I don't want all these issues slowing down my money. Go through here, up here. We don't need any bus lanes further than that, do we? No. We have buses coming this way though. I think that's it, isn't it? It doesn't go anywhere else. Excellent. That's so much better. But they're still using it. I'm guessing it's to do with the width of the road. So how does that actually work? Huh. So that road isn't wide enough. What have I done over here? No, that has... yeah, this does actually have the space. Okay. Let's have a look again. Oh, that traffic's built up straight away. Guessing. It might not let me build this though. Oh, it has. Haha! I thought the roads might not be wide enough. Perfect. It's amazing though, just like how these towns grow and start sprawling into these huge cities. They're not little villages anymore. We really need to give Freckleston some love, that's for sure. There, and there. That might be everywhere. Where are you going? You're doing some weird turn. That's fine. And the buildings here are huge as well now. Look, it's becoming an actual city. It's really, really nice. Okay, yeah, I'm not even going to look at you. I'm more interested in if the train coming this way is making me money still. So, I don't think I named it. No, I didn't. 497,000. Okay, so it's not making as much as it was. I'm tempted to actually put livestock on here. So that's one thing that I don't actually take. I don't kind of encourage it to make. You're going to have to do some serious work with that. Oh my goodness, look at the backlog of trucks. It's quite amazing this line does actually make me any money. We could sell a couple of these. Go to depot. Go to depot. Because there is quite a few of them. There we go. Maybe another 2. You've got food. Don't even know if there's any new vehicles. Should we have a look at that? Because when I'm playing I don't always pay attention, so let's have a look, see. So buses, let's check. Replacement, set vehicle, passenger. Oh, there's a Mercedes-Benz 6600, so 40 miles per hour, so it's 9 miles an hour faster. An extra 10,000 a year, 2 more passengers. Probably worthwhile, you know. So yeah, let's go for that. So it's automatically going to do it. I don't have to worry. Same over here. Automatic isn't switched on, but if we select it and say yes, because they're probably not old enough yet anyway. These are making us some money, so we should definitely do it. Replacement. And yes. This one. Yes. Oops. Helps if I set the vehicle. There we go. And this one's not making us any money. I have to deal with that. So yes. There is a menu in here. I think. Is it this one? Yeah. So this is going to tell me all my vehicles and is it the money they're making basically. And how old they are. It's quite useful. So if you want to 42 years, wow. So there's no wonder we're actually spending more money on this line because some of these trains are really old. Some of them are coming up to the point of needing to be replaced. Crazy. I don't know if there is a new vehicle. Let's 25. Come on. I've done 100. What's wrong with you? And freight. No, we're still using the same ones. There we are. What's going on here? We've got a train unloading. Excellent. So we're not making like huge amounts of money. We're comfortable. We're definitely comfortable. This bothers me more so than anything else. And some of these other things that we're losing a bit of money on. But it's the millions, it's that. We're going to have to deal with that, but I think we'll do that in the next episode. So until next time, as always, take care.